We are getting set up for live here. Okay. That is an ad that is playing. If I'm already live, that's great. Hey, I am. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Teen Dramatic Monologue Showcase. Super excited to have you guys watching. Thank you for supporting these amazing teenagers. I am Brian. I'm their instructor. I've really enjoyed, really enjoyed working with these guys. A lot of them have been working on this for the last 2 months. Starting next month, we're going to be working on script, so I'm really excited about that. It's going to be great. And so, yeah, so thank you guys for watching. We're going to get started here and jump right into the monologues. So our first performer is going to be Haley performing a monologue, See Me. Let's get a round of applause from home.
I didn't get in. They rejected me again. The drama school I've been wanting to go to since forever. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm not like the other kids who auditioned and got in. Their posture is always perfect. Mine is awful. And I've got this weird accent that's embedded itself into my brain. I can't get rid of it. I've auditioned 3 times now. And once again, here is the rejection letter. I don't know what more I can do. I wish they just knew how much I care, how much I need them. I wish there was some kind of school or institution accept me as an actress. My family never did. My friends always laughed at the idea. People may think I'm mad, but I know I have something to give. I know I do. Otherwise, why would I be so moved every time I read a play or watch the theater? I imagine for nights on end what it would feel like to be that character. Rosie, I know I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying I have some godly gift to offer either. I just can't believe there's anyone out there who wants this more than I do. If only I could make them see me.
Nice work. Any shout out before we head to the next person? Anything you want to say, Haley?
Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Love it. Awesome. All right, our next performer is going to be our new student, Kira, performing a monologue, Best Friends.
My best friend Dylan asked me to lunch last week. I didn't think anything of it, but he wasn't acting normal. He was sweaty and nervous in the car. He awkwardly tried to open the car door and pay for my lunch. I should have seen this coming. Once we sat down at the table, he started to babble about us and how much I mean to him. That's when it happened. He asked me out on a date. I freaked out, not in a good way. I told him we were just friends, and he hasn't talked to me since. I can't stop thinking about him. And when I talked to my mom about it, she said that it might mean that I do like him more than a friend. And I think she's right. So I'm going to ask him out today after school. I just hope he hasn't changed his mind.
Nice.
That's it.
Very good. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Good work. All right, our next performer is Deanna performing a monologue from Alice in Wonderland.
Why, how impolite of him. I asked him a simple question, and he pretended not to hear me. That's not at all nice. I say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? He won't answer me, and I do so want to know what he is late for. I wonder if I might follow him. Why not? There's no rule that I may go where I please. I will follow him. Wait for me, Mr. White Rabbit. I'm coming too. How curious. I never realized that rabbit holes are so dark and so long and so empty. I believe I've been falling for 5 minutes and I still can't see the bottom. After such a fall as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they'll all think me at home. Why, I wouldn't say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of the house. I wonder how many miles I've fallen by this time. I must be getting somewhere near the center of the earth. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. How funny that would be. Oh, I think I see the bottom. Yes, I'm sure I see the bottom. I shall hit the bottom, hit it very hard, and oh, how it will hurt. And that's mine.
Very good. Nice job, Deanna. Any shout outs?
No.
Okay.
Not really.
Thank you, Deanna. Very good. All right, our next performer is Jaden performing a monologue, Home Team.
You want to know why I'm always getting in fights at school? Because everyone always... Wait, what? Shoot.
It's okay,
You
bud.
never sacrifice for anyone else. You always make everyone else sacrifice for you. You're yelling at everybody. You don't let anybody listen to Coach Troy. Ever since you got embarrassed on ESPN, you've been writing all of us. Remember when you said this was supposed to be fun? You want to know why I'm always getting in fights at school? Because everyone always says I have a dad who played dirty and cheated to win a Super Bowl. And I defend you. But now that I see how you really are, I don't know. Maybe you did put those bounties out. Scene. Thank you, family, for watching.
All right, our next performer is Jenna performing a monologue, The Favorite.
You blame me for everything. I wasn't even in the room this time. Why do you always assume I was the one who did it? I thought parents weren't supposed to have favorite kids. And I mean, clearly you do. And it's definitely not me. I can't even walk across the room without you yelling at me. It's like you hate me or something. Wait, do you hate me? What did I ever do to you? I try to be good. I keep my room clean. I use my manners. I even do the dishes when you ask. But none of that is good enough for you. You treat me like garbage. I cannot wait until I'm old enough to leave this place. Scene. And thank you to my whole family for supporting me and helping me start acting.
Wonderful. Thank you. Good work. Okay, our next performer is Ashley performing the monologue, Collaboration.
I wanted those moments, few and far between as they were. I wanted whatever time and affection you could give me, no matter what it cost me. And I felt like you found comfort in me. And maybe it wasn't your first choice, but I was glad to be somewhere on the list. And so I let it happen again and again, more times than I can even count. You wanted to keep things casual. You wanted to keep me at arm's length. You leaned on me, and I cared about you so much. And I don't know how to explain it, but I've seen the best and the worst of you. And I love you. I love the way that you can tell me exactly what I'm thinking. I love the way that you can tell a story drawing me in. I love you for all the times that you convinced me of this stupid joke or even just a look to stop taking myself so seriously and enjoy my life. I don't regret what I feel for you, and what I feel for you, it isn't a bad thing. It's made me better, and it's made my life better. And I guess what I've been trying to say is love is never wrong, even when it grows in the worst conditions. Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome. Great job, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you. Very good work. Give me 1 second. I'm just admitting someone who came just a little late. Alex, you there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, we're doing our showcase, so I'll have you go last. I just need to know the title of your monologue.
Well, I think you gave it to me, so it doesn't have a title, but I just called it Confrontation.
Confrontation. Okay, buddy, that's awesome. So you can get yourself in the zone, review it, and I'll have you go last, okay? All right, our next performer here is going to be Addison performing the monologue, I Found a Turtle.
When I was a little girl, I found a turtle sitting out in the middle of the road, crossing it slowly. A car could run it over any minute. So I picked it up and I took it to a pond way back behind my house. And I laid it down under a big camphor tree. And I thought, it's gonna be so happy here. And I left it there. But that night, I figured out I had no idea where it was going. As far as I know, it was bringing food to its nest or escaping an owl. And maybe the worst place to keep it, maybe the place it was running from, was that pond under that tree. I didn't care. I just did what I wanted with it.
Awesome, very good work. Okay, our next performer is Daniela performing the monologue, Don't Leave Me with Muffin.
I'm not drunk, Mom. I'm awake. Wide awake. And I see things very clearly. I see what you did to me growing up and how you left me to fend for myself. You don't remember, do you? All those times I had no choice but to walk into town and search through garbage containers and dumpsters behind McDonald's just so I could eat. If I never did that, I would have starved to death, just like Lou. Well, he didn't starve. He died because he was too young to take it, right? This whole life, I am done. I am done thinking that one day it could change. The only real change that will ever happen is if I make that change myself, and I'm leaving. No more bumping into random men in our kitchen in the middle of the night. No more sleazy smells from all the booze and drugs you've been doing. And no more waiting for a smile, a look, something, anything that tells me you see me. You never cared about me. You only cared if it served you well in some way. Whenever I'm no use to you, I disappeared from your mind. Well, now I've disappeared for good. You can keep your life. I want no part of it. And that's it.
Nice work. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
Okay, great work. All right, our next performer is Michaela performing a monologue, Protection Shield.
I keep things in. Things, emotions, my emotions. I know that's probably not a good thing. life has made me that way, I guess. I have a tendency to show no emotion when I am feeling emotion. I just have a hard time opening up to someone. I get closed off. I feel that being emotional in front of someone kind of makes me very vulnerable and weak. You know, being in a state of vulnerability, it's not a place where I like to be because I feel like I'm not in control, and when I'm not in control, I get anxious. Whenever I have truly loved anybody and opened myself up to them, they have always stabbed me in the back. I have a hard time with that, trusting people. It can be anyone, friends, family, boyfriend. It's sort of a protective shield I put up, and it only gets stronger with time. I do desire to be more vulnerable, but at the same time, I desire to stay protected. I feel torn. Every time I do take a risk, I get hurt. I'm not sure if I should keep taking those risks. Scene.
Very good. Nice work. Okay, our next performer is Leela, performing a monologue, Like Dreaming Backwards.
I met her in 3rd grade in math class. I dropped her off that night about 1:45. We watched a midnight movie and then we saw a play. I was nodding off through the last half of it. I'd gotten up early that morning to go running. She was bitter and cynical, but still really nice. We had fun together, you know? I never really made sense of that. That night, we saw a play, and then we went to see a midnight movie. I was nodding off through the last half of it. I'd gotten up early that morning to go running, and I just keep looking for clues and for answers, because she had survived so much. Why that night? See? Thank you, Mom and Dad and my grandparents. I love you guys so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Leela. All right, our next performer is Katie, performing It, Chapter 2. Katie, you are muted. Can you unmute and start?
That's so fun for me. Love that.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump over to Alex to do his, so you can get back in the zone. Okay?
Thank you.
Wonderful. And I'll make sure at the beginning we do a quick mic check. Okay, Alex, come on in. Let's unmute that microphone. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. So take your time and start when you're ready.
All right. You have an opportunity to truly be something, and you waste it with drinking and drugs? When are you going to wake up? You may never wake up, Leo. You may end up dead. Is that what you want? You shout at me and say you don't care, but I know you do. I know you care. What are you running from, man? Why can't you just pull yourself out of this madness you strapped yourself in and face who you truly are? I'll go with you. I'll take you to rehab. I'll drive you there myself. I'll pay for you. Like, whatever it takes to get you help, you can do this. Don't be another talent gone down in flames. Don't be another cliche that's so old and you're too great to go down like that.
Very good, Alex. Thank you, thank you. Okay, our next performer is going to be Katie, performing a monologue from It, Chapter 2. Get a round of applause from home. Whoop, whoop. Hold on, actually, 1 second. Sorry, it's still on Alex for Spotlight. Stay in the zone, crushing it. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hi. I know what this may seem like, but this isn't a suicide note. You're probably wondering why I did what I did, and it was because I knew I was too afraid to go back. And if we weren't together, if all of us alive weren't united, I knew we'd all die. So I made the only logical move and I took myself off the board. Did it work? Well, if you're watching this, then I guess you know your answer. I lived my whole life being afraid of what would come next, afraid of what I might be leaving behind. Don't be. Be who you want to be. Be brave. If you find someone worth holding on to, never, ever let them go. Follow your own path, wherever that'll take you. Think of this note as a promise. A promise I'm asking you to make to me. To each other. An oath. See, the thing about being a loser is you don't have anything to lose. So be brave. Be true. Stand and believe and don't ever forget. We're losers. And we always will be.
Is that scene, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Was I? Oh.
It's okay. And scene. Okay. Any shout out you want to throw out before we move to the next section?
Yes. I would like to thank my best friend, Izzy, because she's watching this and she is my best friend. And yeah.
I love it. Okay, great. Thank you. Just fixing this really quick. So everybody watching, just give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay, so that was our monologue portion of tonight. So let's get a big round of applause for that. Whoa! The next thing that we're going to go into here is, how is it still Katie? Oh, there we go. Next thing we're going to go into is one of our warm-ups that we do. It's just a creative exercise that you can totally be doing at home with them, and just a fun thing to even do in the car as a family. It's called the Top 5. So there are different versions of Top 5. One version is just a very simple version. Like if I get a location like the beach, then I would just list off 5 things at the beach that are very simple and would be there. So water, sand, a shark, a lifeguard, and a umbrella, right? Just very simple answers, and you try and come up with it as quickly as possible. You time yourself, try and get faster and faster and better at this. The second version is the creative version. Creative version goes very similar, but just more descriptive, and that's where we find a lot of comedy. So we do this a lot in improv class. So I throw out the same location, the beach, and one of mine is a lifeguard putting on sunscreen, or my Uncle Jim under an umbrella eating a hot dog. So very specific and more detailed than the ones before. You can get totally creative with this. The idea is, how creative can you get? No wrong answers. That's how it works. So we're going to do that for you. We're going to do a little top 5 and go through. So let's just go same order. Haley's already left, so let's jump over to Kira. Kira, come on in. Okay, Kira. Let us do a top 5 things, normal first, and then we'll do one that's creative. Top 5 things that you would find at school.
Desks.
1.
Tables.
2.
Pens.
3.
Students.
4.
And a whiteboard.
5. Same place, school. Top 5 creative choices.
A student eating lunch at one of the, a table.
1.
A teacher writing stuff about space on the board.
2.
An ELA teacher reading the book Harry Potter.
3.
A student eating a snack in class.
4.
And a dog running around on campus.
5. Very good. All right, our next performer here. Let's go over to Deanna. Deanna, you'll be our next performer here. One second. All right, Deanna. Can you give me, please, the top 5 things that you would find at the park?
Yes. A slide.
1.
Monkey bars.
2.
A climbing thing.
3.
A ladder to the playset.
4.
Swings.
5. All right, same location, Deanna. Top 5 creative choices for things you would find at the park.
Okay, so me and my brother climbing on the climbing thing on the climbing thing.
1.
A person begging their parents to go on the playset with them.
2.
A magical portal coming out from the slide.
3.
Right where you slide down to the slide.
3.
Unicorns.
4.
On the field next to the playground.
4.
And think of something creative. Oh, clouds, raining clouds directly above the playset, very, very, very low.
And 5. Oh. Nice work, Deanna. Okay, our next performer here is going to be Jaden. All right, Jaden, would you please give me the top 5 things you'd find at a football field?
I don't know why I knew you were going to say that. I mean, the football field.
1.
People.
2.
The stadium.
3.
Like around the field. The jerseys.
4.
And the football.
5. Nice. Now give me the top 5 creative choices.
That one, like creepy grandpa just eating like, what are those things? The chocolate, like Pocky sticks. Yeah, those things.
1.
Your friend cheering you on.
2.
The one football player that thinks they just scored a touchdown, but yet finally realizing they scored on the wrong side.
3.
The one guy that thinks they're playing flag football and gets mad when they get tackled.
4.
And then the baby's crying.
5. Very good, Jaden. All right, our next performer is Jenna. Jenna. Okay, Jenna, would you please give me the top 5 things that you would find on vacation?
A swimsuit.
1.
A suitcase.
2.
A passport.
3.
Like travel-sized skincare stuff.
4.
A toothbrush.
5. Very good, Jenna. Now, would you please give me the top 5 creative choices that you would find on vacation?
Your sibling falling asleep on the plane and snoring right next to you.
1.
Showing up at the hotel and realizing it's a really trashy hotel.
2.
An annoying baby on the plane.
3.
If it's a road trip, then like trash in the car.
4.
And if it's at the ocean, then falling over while surfboarding.
5. Very good, Jenna. Nice work. All right, our next performer is going to be Ashley. Ashley. Okay, Ashley, would you give me the top 5 things that you would find at a comic convention?
A ticket stand.
1.
The food area.
2.
The weird patterned carpets.
3.
The huge posters.
4.
And the chandeliers.
5. Now, please give me the top 5 creative things you'd find at a comic convention.
The little kid that keeps looking at the carpet.
1.
The adult that is for some reason touching everything.
2.
The person at the concession stand who is arguing with the worker.
3.
The kid named Jerry reading a comic book.
4.
And Sally trying to get Jerry's attention because she's bored.
5. Very good. Nice work, Ashley. All right. Our next performer here is going to be Addison. All right, Addison, would you give me the top 5 things that you would find on a boat?
A bucket.
1.
Seats.
2.
A steering wheel.
3,
Like I forgot. Never mind. I won't say that. Stairs,
4,
and a window.
5. Would you please give me the top 5 creative choices now that you would find on the boat?
Someone trying to put out the, like on the ladder, trying to put out the thingy that I forgot what it's called, but
1. I mean,
that thing?
Yeah, what that thing?
2 people fighting over this, the wheel.
2,
The person really scared and has like 2 life jackets on.
3,
The person who fell off the boat in the ocean
4,
or lake or whatever. And people well, I forgot what it's called. I won't say that either.
no wrong answers.
People taking pictures.
5. Woo! Got it. All right, our next performer is going to be Daniela. Daniela. Okay, Daniela, let's do the top 5 things that you would find at a on an island.
People,
1,
palm trees,
2,
people in bathing suits,
3,
little restaurants,
4,
motorcycle,
5.
dirt bike.
That's great. Now give me the top 5 creative choices for the things you'd find on an island.
Okay. People charging you $1 to use the bathroom.
1,
Oh my God. People taking pictures of the view.
2,
Dolphins. It's getting to swim with dolphins. Yeah.
3,
Finding a very cute guy you'll never see again.
4, Anything's possible. Let your imagination flow.
A person riding the dirt bike and just having a full-on accident. That's something.
5, that's great. Not the accident, but it's kind of funny. All right. Our next performer is going to be Michaela. Okay, Michaela, please give me the top 5 things that you would find in space.
Stars.
1,
Satellites.
2,
Astronauts.
3,
Planets.
4,
Meteors.
5. All right, please give me the top 5 creative choices you'd find in space.
Possibly a black hole.
1,
Maybe an alien.
2,
An astronaut outside of the ship fixing it from the outside.
3,
Maybe you could watch a star blow up.
4,
And I guess if you're looking down, you could see like the Earth.
5. Woo! Nice. All right, our next performer is going to be Lila. Lila. Okay, Leela, would you please give me the top 5 things that you would find at an amusement park?
Cotton candy,
1,
roller coasters,
2,
stuffed animals,
3,
soda,
4,
people,
5. And the top 5 creative choices, same location.
someone throwing up,
1,
someone going in, or someone coming out of a porta potty because it was too stinky,
2,
someone someone reading a book because they are too scared to go on a roller coaster,
3,
someone eating the largest hot dog in the world,
4,
and someone losing their tooth on a roller coaster.
5. Awesome. Nice job. Next performer is Katie, performing her top 5. Let's see here. All right, Katie, you're unmuted. That's good.
I learned.
You're learning. All right, let's do the top 5 things that you would find in Paris.
In Paris, Macrons,
1,
the Eiffel Tower,
2,
very fashionable people,
3,
those really cute bakeries,
4,
and pigeons.
5. Let's get the top 5 creative choices for Paris.
Some people already know. Ladybug,
1,
Cat Noir,
2,
Hawk Moth,
3,
the Nadia Shamak, the news reporter girl,
4,
and her daughter. That's really annoying.
5. Very good, Katie. All right, we're jumping over to Alex. So it'll be our last top 5 here. All right, man. Would you give me the top 5 things that you would find inside of a... Oops, sorry. Inside of a video game?
The coding,
1,
cheat codes,
2,
the players,
3,
weapons,
4,
the environment surrounding them.
5. And please give me the creative things you would find inside of a video game.
The Rock playing as a character.
1,
A black hole as part of a mission.
2,
John Cena versus The Rock.
3,
Someone breaking into the game code and adding their own stuff into it.
4,
And mods, yeah.
All right.
That's hard.
Love it. Okay, you can just stay here, Alex. Everybody else, jump on in real quick. We're going to do a final sort of wave to everybody. So turn on your video, everybody. Just waiting on Ashley. All right, really quickly before we wave to the camera, Isabel, why don't you jump on also, if you're still there. First off, let's give a round of applause and a thank you to Isabel for always crushing it with your warm-ups and being there for you guys. She's so awesome. We're just very thankful to have her. Thankful to Joey. He's probably watching right now. He's awesome. Just this all doesn't work without him. He crushes it when he teaches, and he's always on the tech. Super grateful for that. So everybody give a wave over to the audience. We're going to end our live, but please stay on the Zoom so that we can close out class.